Ashley Gaignard, Donaldsonville, Louisiana, founder of Rural Roots, Louisiana. This is about untold truth. This is about true transparency. Agreement between Hyundai and Louisiana, Hyundai and Ascension Parish, and we want our community members to know Hyundai is not giving us what they're proclaiming. We have proof that Hyundai is very excited to be getting free stuff, free land, free money from Ascension Parish in Louisiana. I am holding my elected officials, Louisiana and Ascension Parish, I'm holding them to the same standard of telling the truth to the people. This is not little money. This is a community that they label us as a poverty community, but yet we found millions to give to $1 billion company. Rural Roots Louisiana is a nonprofit here in Donaldsonville that stands on this work. We want to make sure if you're in our community, you're running it right, not putting us at harm's risk, at hurting us. For years, we never knew what chemicals we was breathing, what was the side effects of those things. It just was a conversation we did not have. But in 2026, we're having those conversations. What products you're going to put in the air? Do enough people know about carbon capture? How much money are we giving? How much debt will we be put in? Are we turning over all these thousands of acres of land over to companies when MODES itself was zoned conservation? Conservation, that zoning law said this same community could not build subdivision. It couldn't grow because it couldn't handle residential traffic. What's going to happen with Hyundai being built right next to CF? CF have publicly stated they're building their plant the same way they got their pollutant plant when you come into Donaldsonville. It's going to be built the same way. So when you have business people sitting at the table with politicians making business deals because they can out-talk them, they can out-type them, and they put these big contracts together because they know they will not read all of that. Just whatever you tell them that's what you're signing, that's what they signed. They didn't read the fine print. Yet Hyundai is coming in, and that clearly states they will pay $1. Their lease is $1. While the people are thinking that Ascension Parish is going to make some money off of Hyundai leasing that land, well, we got the proof. It's $1. So in a poverty community, you will accept $1 rent from $1 billion company, but there's not a resident here that is living and paying in rent of $1. If we try to open business or would try to run 5 different businesses out of one shop, we have a code enforcer. He's going to say, hey, this is not zoned for this or this is not that. But welcome in these $1 billion companies to come in. We have learned the need of clean water. We know the need of clean air. We know we can't eat out the soil because it's all tainted. They played a game with using certain faces in our community to win over the community. You got the community being divided. We want our kids to keep dreaming because Hyundai, CF, Ascension Clean Energy, Lindy, Nemo, and every other company is coming here for you to stop dreaming. They don't want you to tell your kids to be doctors and lawyers anymore. All they want is your babies to be laborers because they won't get the jobs. They won't be the one in the suits in the office. This is the only place that have large acres of land and their mouth is watering because they want it. Well, we have it and we got to preserve it because you can't grow no more land. And we want to keep everything here that we have. Our historic district, the history of Donaldsonville is rich. But when you build that many plants, you better believe you're going to bury it. You won't be able to ride through these towns and capture the history that we all know. This is why they're here. They want erasure. They want to erase our history and they want to build plants. That is a business deal being done from the higher ups. And it's time for us to say no. We don't want it. Yes, we want to build. If you care, go sit down with all of them and say, hey, give them something clean. They are overwhelmed by industry already. That's how you know who care about us.